Oh, I've got this really big mess, help me out. They tell me what it was, and then they hold up their cell phone. And I, the Oracle therapist, am supposed to understand the feeling behind SORRY. Is it snarky? Is it sorry? Is it, oh, I'm so sorry? Is it sorry whatever? I don't know, and neither do we. Neither do they. Because with texting, and this is the first generation, we have eliminated one of the most essential forms of communication, which is the ability to hear each other into speech, to read social cues, to connect and communicate in the deepest way of conversation that is both visual, oral, and spoken. So I was really curious, what's it like for these kids? What are they doing? So I was very lucky I was able to go into 30 schools around the country, mostly independent schools. Those are the schools where I do most of my work. A few public schools where they know me and trust me. I interviewed 1,000 children between the ages of 4 and 18, 500 teachers, heads of schools, 500 parents, about 100 kids who are older, 18 to 30, and some very articulate 2, 3, and 4-year-olds, and a couple of grandparents as well. So I had tons of information. I could have written 3 books. I was very careful to use examples and stories that were right down the middle because I do not want to be an alarmist, but I really want us to listen to the kids. So I want to share with you 2 findings that really knocked my socks off. And that was, the first one is, the consistency with which children of all ages, 4, 8, 10, 14, 24, talked about being so frustrated with their parents, talked about being mad, sad, lonely, talked about being really confused about how you get attention, what's the right way to get the kind of attention they need in the little mini moments of childhood, whether you're 4 or 20, that make you feel like your family is there for you. So I heard this chorus, a chorus of children of all ages describing a new kind of relational fatigue that was part of family life now. A new kind of sibling rivalry, only it wasn't their siblings, it was whatever device their parents were paying much more attention to than to them. Now we read so much and hear so much about what kids are doing online. I want to share with you what I heard kids describe in their frustration with what their parents are doing online. So I'm going to start with the middle schoolers because, of course, in middle school, you know, they're metacognitive. And you hear their struggle to understand why their parents behave the way they do. So Josh, 13, it's like, you know, oh my gosh, my parents are so addicted to technology. And it's like this new thing came out for them, and they're sort of, you know, they don't realize that technology is not the whole world. And they're totally struggling, and it's, I guess, a really new thing for them, and they get so excited with each new thing that comes out. But it's so annoying because it's like, you also have a family. How about we just spend some time together? And they're like, wait, I just want to check something on my phone. I need to call work. Wait, just checking. Just got to check. Kids hate that phrase, just checking, because of course when we check, we're not just checking. The way we interact with email, it's the to-do list, it's that part of our brain that has to not only check, but respond. And we lose track of time, just like we lose track of the people who are sitting next to us who we love.